Welcome to Prentice Park as we are bringing you Tanager baseball. Luke Borman leads off, center fielder for Parkston. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. I'm Michael Schumacher. This is Tanager baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Second pitch in for a strike, 1-1. On deck, Carter Summer, number 21. That pitch is in for a strike, 1-2. Beautiful day for baseball here at Prentice. That ball is slapped down the first base line. That will be foul by about half a foot. Count remains 1-2. Tell you, Parkston has some classic looking uniforms, white with the blue lettering. Orange numbers, solid blue helmets. Swing and a miss for strike three. 1 up, 1 down for Nolan Nygren pitching today for Vermillion.
Pitcher number 21, Carter Summer.
So pitcher number 21, Carter Summer, now up. On deck, number 2, Braden Jervik. First pitch to Summer is low, ball 1. That quickly runs the count to 2-0 on Summer. Again, Nolan Nygren pitching. Tate Haig catching for Vermillion today. Swing and a miss for strike 1, 2-1. We are in beautiful Prentice Park for a doubleheader today. First, Vermillion plays Parkston. Then the second game, they'll be playing Centerville. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's in for a strike. Evens the count at 2-2. Fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to short. Fielded, underneath the glove of Connor Peterson. That is a single for Summer.
Shortstop number 2, Braden Jervik.
Brings up shortstop Braden Jervik, number 2. On deck, Will Jadozi. A lot of familiar names from basketball season. So 1 on, 1 down. First pitch is high, ball 1. So Nygren behind 1-0 again. It's time to shortstop Jervik. That ball's laced into center field. Coming in, Mikey Rowe makes a nice catch. Here's a throw to first. And that will be a double play. Nice play by Mikey Rowe leads to a double play. So in the inning, no runs. 1 hit. No errors, nobody left on. At the end of half an inning, Vermillion and Parkston tied at 0. We'll be back after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Tanager Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, and I am Michael Schumacher.
Defensively for the Trojans.
Save means you're sort of protecting yourself. My mom and dad told me how to be safe. It's like super duper important. Hold a grown-up's hands. Put a helmet on because you might hurt your head super duper bad.
Protect their future by protecting yours with your local State Farm agent, Dick Sunday. Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated ready mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Rentals in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Rentals, your rental equipment headquarters.
Welcome back to Prentice Park in Vermillion, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Tanager Baseball. We are heading into the bottom half of the first inning with Vermillion and Parkston tied at 0. Nice play in the outfield by Mikey Robe led to a double play off of first for Parkston. So Vermillion comes up tied at 0. So leading off for Vermillion, shortstop Connor Peterson, number 1. First pitch to Peterson is a ball. That ball is laced into center field, and that will be a hit for Peterson. Vermillion has their first hit of the game.
Center fielder number 5, Mikey Robe.
Brings up center fielder Mikey Robe. Just made a beautiful play out in center field to close out the first inning. That ball's grounded over to short, fielded cleanly there. Over to second for 1. Throws a little too high at first, so only get the front end of the double play. So Robe is aboard by a fielder's choice. That brings up number 12, catcher Tate Haig.
Catcher number 12, Tate Haig.
So with 1 on and 1 down, first pitch to Haig is a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. Quickly to Haig. That pitch is high, 1-2. That ball is laced down to third base, fielded cleanly, over to second.
He's out. He's out. Yep. It's on the exchange.
Dropped the ball in the exchange, so lead runner again. Haig is aboard on the fielder's choice. That brings up Trey Hansen. Now with 2 down. Vermillion's hitting the ball well, but Parkston's fielding well. Running for Tate Haig is Ryan Chapman. Trey Hansen, second baseman, now up to bat with 2 down and a runner on first. Here's the pitch from Summer. That is pulled foul down the first baseline. 0-1. Summer looks over to first, comes set, comes home, pitches out of the zone, 1-1. Well, it's lifted high down the right field line. That will be out of play. 1-2.
Foul balls brought back up to the announcer's booth, please.
That ball is out of the zone. 2-2 to Trey Hansen. On deck, Carter Hansen. Full count, 3-2 to Trey Hansen. Runner on first, 2 down. Ball's lifted high, lifted foul. Count remains 3-2. Summer comes set, comes home. Again, foul down the first base, right field line. Count remains 3-2. Do it again. Trey Hansen battling away. Carter Summer bringing his best. Leadoff single by Connor Peterson, but each time lead runner has been hit down on a fielder's choice. That one's in for a called third strike, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on at the end of 1. It's Vermillion 0. Parkston 0. We'll be back for the second inning after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with a worth ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainesbodyshop.com.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Back at Prentice Park for Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard after 1 inning, 0-0. Adding up for Parkston, leading off will be number 11, first baseman Will Jadozi. On deck, number 3, Tate Klum. First pitch to Jadozi is in for a strike, 0-1. That pitch is in for a ball, 1-1. In pitching for Vermillion is Nolan Nygren. That's ball 2, 2-1. That pitch is in for a strike, evens the count at 2-2. Foul back. Count remains 2-2 to Jadozi. On deck, number 3, Tate Klum. And that will make it a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch from Nygren is lifted high into right field. And that is misplayed out there. And that will be an error on Vermillion. So Jadozi will be on first.
Right fielder number 3, Tate Klum.
Brings up right fielder Tate Klum. On deck, Drew Braley. First pitch to Braley is high, 1-0. So each team has had a base runner each half of their inning so far. Here's Nygren, comes set, comes home. That's in for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Vermillion's coming off that win in Beersford, 11-5 on Friday. Nygren comes set, comes home, and that is out of the zone, 2-1.
Here we go, Tate. Little base hit.
So Jadozi on first, Tate Klum at the bat. That's out of the zone, 3-1.
Find something to drive.
So here's the 3-1 pitch from Nygren. And that is ball 4. That'll put runners on first and second.
Number 0, second baseman Drew Bailey.
Brings up second baseman Drew Braley. And on deck, number 23, Gage Jadozi.
Good eye.
First pitch is a ball. And while Will Jadozi is almost picked off a second, got about halfway in between. So here's the 1-0 pitch to Braley, out of the zone, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 on. Nobody out here in the top half of the second. Nygren pitching, comes set, comes home. That is low, 3-0. Good crowd out here today. That pitch is in for a strike. 3-1. Nygren looking to start getting it into the zone. Just having a little trouble right now. He's gone to 3 balls on the last 3 players. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That is bunted back to the pitcher. Over to first for the first out of the inning. Sacrificed by Braley. Advances the runners. So now runners at second and third. With 1 down. Brings up Gage Jadozi. Brody.
Number 23, Gage Jadozi.
Brody Betker on up next.
There we go.
First pitch to Jadozi. It's a strike.
Leave it down.
Second is a ball, 1-1. That pitch is lifted out into right field. And that is foul. Moves the count to 1-2.
Got a battle now, got a battle. They're protecting up there, putting in play, 2-3.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Jadozi. Runners on second and third with 1 down here in the top half of the second. Here's the pitch from Nygren.
Here you go.
Ball is hit right back to short.
Here we go.
And that will load the bases as that ball popped out of Peterson's hand. So runners now on every base.
Left fielder number 6, Brody Betcher.
Brody Betcher, the left fielder, steps up. On deck is catcher Caden Holzbauer. That one's lifted just over the first baseman, and that will score 1. That will score 2. So runners on the corners on the single by Betcher. As Klum and Jadozi both come around to score, make the score 2-0.
Catcher number 5, Caden Holzbauer.
Brings up catcher Caden Holzbauer. There's a throw down to second, and a run will score on the throw. Says a stolen base for Betcher. Gage Jadozi scores, makes it 3-0 on the ball. 1-0 to Holzbauer. That will clear the bases. So that's ball 2 to Caden Holzbauer. 2 down, nobody on. Ball 3, 3-0. On deck is the top of the order, and Luke Borman. That's in for a strike, 3-1. Ball's lifted high into center field. Mikey Robe looks like he's getting underneath it, and he will make the catch for the final out of the inning. But in the inning, 3 runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error. At the end of 1.5, it's Vermillion 0. Parkston 3 will be back with the bottom half of the second after these messages on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermillion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
Welcome back to Prentice Park as we are bringing you Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. First Dakota serving their customers for over 150 years with personal, commercial, and ag lending. Well, heading into the bottom half of the second inning, Vermillion trails by a score of 3-0 to Parkston. Batting this inning, leading off will be Carter Hansen. Hansen playing third base. Here's the first pitch from Carter Summer. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Strike 2, 0-2. And that's a 3-pitch strikeout. So 1 up, 1 down. Brings up left fielder Connor Rohrig. First pitch to Rohrig is a strike, 0-1. Summer dealing dimes right now. A little bit out of the zone. Guess I jinxed him. 1-1. Fouled back by Rohrig. Moves the count to 1-2. Again, it is a beautiful day for some baseball here at Prentice Park. We're playing two, like Ernie Banks said. That ball's grounded foul. Count remains 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Nobody on here in the bottom half of the second. Vermillion trails 3-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. That pitch is out of the zone. Moves the count to 2-2. That ball is grounded between short and third. Fielded, but a diving stop, unable to get up in time on the nice fielding play. Leads to a single for Connor Rohrig and a base runner for Vermillion.
First baseman number 7, Jack Moskowitz.
That brings up number 7, first baseman Jack Moskowitz. With 1 on and 1 down. There's a throw over to first. First pitch to Moskowitz is a ball, 1-0. Vermillion hoping to get a couple of those runs back that they gave up in the top half of this inning. That ball is lifted right over to first. Nice catch by first. Just unable to get back in time to get Rohrig. So that's 2 down.
Designated hitter number 4, Hayden Christofferson.
Brings up number 4, designated hitter Hayden Christofferson. First pitch from Christofferson is hit down to third, fielded cleanly over to first. For a quick inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. At the end of 2 innings of play, it's Parkston 3, Vermillion nothing. We'll be back with the 3rd inning on Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
The first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back to Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. As we head into the 3rd inning, Vermillion trails 3-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard as they're taking on the Parkston Trojans. Batting this inning, the top of the order, Luke Borman, Carter Summer, and Braden Jervik. Borman struck out to start the game, and he'll be facing Nolan Nygren. Here's the first pitch from Nygren. The ball's laced into right field. That will be a single for Luke Borman. And that is the 4th hit of the game.
Pitch number 21, Carter Summer.
That'll bring up Carter Summer, the pitcher. Nygren looks over to first, comes set, throws over to first. Borman getting a healthy lead off of first. Here's the windup and the pitch. That is high. Borman heads down to second, and he will be in safely. So that is a stolen base for Borman on ball 1 to Summer. So 1-0 is the count on Carter Summer. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Ball 2 inside, 2-1. They're going to call a balk. So Borman will head down to third.
Now we go 2-1.
Here's the windup and the pitch from Nygren. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Shortstop Jervik is on deck. That is out of the zone. Full count, 3-2. That is a called strike 3, but it is dropped. There's the throw down to first. Here's the throw home, and Borman, with his speed, will be in safely. Makes the score 4-0. Now with 1 down, that'll bring up shortstop Braden Jervik. On deck, first baseman Will Jadozi. First pitch is called a strike to Jervik, 0-1. Strike 2, 0-2. It does appear that Jervik was trying to call time on the first pitch. Was not granted, though, it doesn't seem. So here's the 0-2 pitch to Jervik with 1 down, nobody on. That is in the dirt, 1-2. Ball 2, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Nobody on. Here in the top half of the third. That is ball 3, full count. And it does appear that the Twins' winning streak will end at 12. They're currently down 7-1 in the 8th inning. Payoff pitch, hit down to third, fielded there. Oh, Carter Hansen unable to come up with it. Jervik makes it down to first on the error. So now with a runner on first, that brings up Will Jadozi.
Go, Will! Go, Will!
First pitch to Jadozi is a ball. On deck, right fielder Tate Klum. That ball is fouled out of play. Well off the left field line. Makes count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out. And that is inside. Ball 2. Throw down to first, not in time. So 2-1 to Jadozi. As Braden Jervik is back in time. That's a strike. Evens the count at 2-2. That's 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, 1 on. Here in the top half of the third. Parkston leads 4-0 on 4 hits, 2 errors by Vermillion as well. That ball is laced into right field. And Jervik will round second, and he will head to third. We'll have runners at the corners on the 5th hit of the game for Parkston. Brings up right fielder Tate Klum. There'll be a meeting at the mound, so we'll take a quick break here on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Interior technicians.
I'm ready for my big role, Jerry.
What do you mean?
You said I'd be in your next 30 commercials.
No. I said Intech has over 30 years of commercial cleaning experience. You know, like offices, so they can ensure happy visitors and a healthy workforce.
So the shoot's in an office? I can make that work.
Oh my goodness. When you need it clean, call the Intech team.
And the meeting at the mound has broken up. Nygren stays out there. No changing of the guard here. As he'll be facing right fielder Tate Klum on deck. Second baseman Drew Braley. Tate Klum, he walked in the second inning. Eventually came around to score. First pitch is fouled back, 0-1. All right, Klum gets back into the box. Nygren comes set. Runners on first and third, 1 down. That ball is hit over to Peterson at short, and that is through the wickets. And Jadozi rounds second. He'll head to third. So now runners again at the corners. 1 down. On the error at short, that'll bring up second baseman Drew Braley. Makes the score 5-0. That's okay, but thank you. There's a throw down to second on the steal attempt. And he is out. So Klum is out, trying to steal second. The runner does not advance from third. First pitch was called a strike to Braley. On deck, designated hitter Gage Jadozi. Second pitch is a strike as well. 0-2 to Braley.
The aggressive tackle now.
Ball gets past the catcher. Jadozi will come in to score. That'll make the score 6-0 in favor of Parkston. Count is now 1-2. As the bases are now empty. Oh, that is high. 2-2. Nygren hasn't maybe had his best stuff, but unfortunately some of the fielding has not been helping him as well. It's just kind of a confluence of little things here and there so far today for Vermillion, leading to this 6-0 lead for Parkston. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So 3 for the third out of the inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. At the end of 2.5, it's Parkston 6, Vermillion nothing. We'll be back for the bottom half of the third after these messages. You're listening to Vermillion Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Vermillion Streaming, by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion, they strive to provide the highest quality patient-centered dental care in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. Knutson Family Dentistry works hard to provide the best cosmetic, general, and emergency dental treatment in the area. With over 50 years of combined dental experience, the latest dental technology, and a professional and compassionate staff, they're your top choice for dental care. Call for an appointment at 605-857-8008. Knutson Family Dentistry of Vermillion.
Eliminate the wait when your furnace and AC needs repair by joining Larry's Heating and Cooling, Comfort Care, and Elite Care Club. Larry's Comfort Care Club features seasonal maintenance discounts on service and no overtime charges. Larry's Elite Club includes seasonal maintenance, free parts, free labor, free service calls, and both mean you are in front of the line for service. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling and sign up for the Comfort Care or Elite Care Club. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermillion.
Welcome back to Prentice Park, as this is Vermillion Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Heading into the bottom half of the third. Vermillion trails 6-0 to Parkston. Leading off this inning, number 8 pitcher, Nolan Nygren. First pitch to Nygren is a strike. Half pitches the ball, evens the count at 1-1. That ball is hit over to short, and that will be the first out of the inning. So that brings up the top of the order, and Connor Peterson. Shortstop Peterson's followed by center fielder Mikey Robe. Pitch is high, 1-0. Peterson singled his first time up. There's a strike, 1-1. Ball is lifted high down the left field line. Coming over to make the, misplayed. Peterson rounded first. He'll be at second on the error. Could very easily have been the sun in somebody's eyes, though. That's always hard, but fortunately, I believe I have to call it an error. So with a runner on second, one down, that brings up center fielder Mikey Robe. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. That pitch is high, gets past the catcher, and Peterson makes it down to third. Vermillion trying to get back a run, get on the board. The count is now 1-0 to Mikey Robe. On deck, catcher Tate Haig. Strike one, 1-1. That is high, 2-1. Fouled back, evens the count at 2-2. So one down, runner on third in the form of Connor Peterson for Mikey Robe. Robe would love to get maybe a hit to the outfield, score a run here, but 2-2 pitch. Fouled back, count remains 2-2. Fouled back, probably would have been ball 3. Might have been a little high, but so that makes it 2-2. I have it 2-2. The scoreboard says 1-2, but I think it's 2. I don't know. That ball's lifted high down the right field line. That will be out of play. Count remains 2-2. Here's the windup by Summer. That is outside, 3-2. So full count with Connor Peterson. On third for Mikey Robe. Fouled back. Count remains 3-2. Of course, this Parkston team, great athletes, winners of the football state championship. Faced them a couple of times in basketball this year. Always gave Vermillion a good run. That ball's laced into left field, right to the left fielder. Peterson will tag up, and Peterson will score. So that will be a sacrifice for Robe with an RBI. And a run scores for Peterson. So 2 down, nobody on. Vermillion's finally on the board.
Catcher number 12, Tate Haig.
All right, the official score did not rule that an error to start the inning, so I will not either. That pitch is high to Haig, 1-0. That ball's laced into left field. That will drop. Haig will be on base. He reached in the first inning on his fielder's choice. Ryan Chapman came in to run for him. We'll see if Chapman comes in again. Yes, Chapman will run for Haig.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 9, Ryan Chapman. Now batting second baseman, number 2, Trey Hansen.
So Trey Hansen up. He struck out looking to end the first inning. That pitch will get past the catcher. Chapman will make it down to second. Ball 1-0. That ball is lifted into right field, and that will be caught there for the third out of the inning. But in the inning, Vermillion does get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors at the end of 3 innings.
2 hits, no Parkston errors, 1 left on.
1 left on base at the end of 3. Parkston leads 6-1. We'll head to the 4th inning here as Vermillion looks to start getting back into it. We'll be back after these messages. This is Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube.
You are self-motivated, accountable, and eager to learn new skills. We'd love to talk to you about a rock star career. Masaba in Vermillion is hiring full and part-time manufacturing positions for the rock industry. Masaba provides comprehensive training in a clean, safe, and state-of-the-art facility. Masaba offers competitive wages, a fun and interesting work environment and culture. Join our team of rock stars. Visit masabainc.com to learn more.
Nice.
Maytag appreciates a compliment, but this Maytag washer isn't just eye candy.
Wow.
Inside, it's got the capacity and power to handle even the mightiest loads.
I love this.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's a he.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Find Maytag products and the industry's best appliances at your local dealer. Murph's Appliance, downtown Vermillion.
Welcome back to Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher, the voice of the Tanagers, here on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube. A couple of position changes. Connor Peterson has moved from short to catch. Catcher Tate Haig has moved out to second, and second baseman Trey Hansen has moved over to short. I believe Nolan Nygren still pitching. Batting this inning, leading off for Parkston, will be designated hitter Gage Jadozzi. As we're just waiting for the umpire, he's in position now, so first pitch is a strike. So 2-1 is the count, and it's so count is 2-2. And that is strike 3.
Left fielder number 6, Brady Betcher.
So that'll bring up left fielder number 6, Brady Betcher. Betcher fouls that down the right field line for strike 1. On deck is catcher Caden Holzbauer. That pitch is a ball 1-1 to Brady Betcher. Foul back, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 down here in the top half of the 4th inning. Parkston leads Vermillion 6-1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Pitch is low, 2-2. This is Vermillion's first home game of the season, and that will be bounced in front of the plate, 3-2. Every other time they've had one scheduled, it's gotten rained out or the field conditions have not been conducive to playing. Here's the full count payoff pitch. That is ball 4, as Brady Betcher will take first base. So now 1 on with 1 down for catcher Caden Holzbauer. On deck, top of the order, and center fielder Luke Borman.
Catcher number 5, Caden Holzbauer.
Holzbauer flew out to center to end the 2nd inning. So first pitch to Holzbauer is a ball, 1-0. Pitch is outside, 2-0. Ball 3. Quickly 3-0 to Holzbauer. So Nolan Nygren, this will be his 80th pitch. And that is strike 1, 3-1. Ooh, called strike 2, full count. Holzbauer was heading down to first. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, 1 on here in the top half of the 4th inning. Holzbauer gets in. Nygren comes set, comes home. That ball is grounded up the middle, fielded there by Trey Hansen. Over to Haig. Haig over to first for a 6-4-3 double play. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. At the end of 3.5, it's Parkston 6, Vermillion 1. We'll be back after these messages. This is Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube.
Your crew is craving Pizza Ranch? It's easy to order online at pizzaranch.com. Online ordering makes it fast and easy to order craveable crispy ranch chicken or build your favorite pizza exactly how you like it. And now, for even more convenience, place your favorite order with just one tap. So when you're craving pizza or the country's best chicken, go to pizzaranch.com and start your order. For craveable food and convenient online ordering, there's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
For the Perks card from Pump and Pack? Well, guess what? There's an addition, not just a card, it's an app. The Pump and Perks app and the Pump and Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion. Just go to their Facebook page, Pump and Pack, and scan the QR code and you're in. Or go to the store, Pump and Pack, and get the card. Then download the app. Each one does the same thing. Like give you 5 cents off per gallon every day, except for Sunday, it's doubled with the Perks card from Pump and Pack, Vermillion.
Welcome back to Prentice Park as we head into the bottom half of the 4th inning. Vermillion trails Parkston on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, 6-1. This is Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher, the voice of the Tanagers. First pitch to Carter Hansen is a ball. Second one is also a ball. 2-0. Hansen struck out looking in the second inning. That ball is lifted into right field, floating underneath it. Floating underneath it was Tate Klum for the first out of the inning. Brings up left fielder Connor Rohrig. Rohrig singled in his first at bat. Count is 2-0 on Connor. That pitch is a strike, makes it 2-1. Foul ball landing just a few feet away here. Moves the count to 2-2. And that makes it 3-2, full count for Carter Summer on Connor Rohrig. That is ball 4. Rohrig will head down to first. He's been on base both times up. Gives Vermillion a runner.
First baseman number 7, Jack Moskowitz.
Brings up first baseman Jack Moskowitz, who popped out to first base. Not popped out, lined out to first base. Rohrig was able to get back. There's a throw over. Rohrig slides in.
Be ready, Tate.
That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. So 1 on and 1 down here in the bottom half of the fourth. Vermillion trails 6-1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Jack Moskowitz at bat. On deck, Hayden Christofferson. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Again, after this, there will be a game against Centerville. That is a separate stream on Vermillion Streaming. And then tomorrow, Tanager girls in softball will be heading up to T. I'll be bringing you that action around 4 o'clock tomorrow. Pitch is a little outside, 1-2. Pregame should start around 3:30 here on Vermillion Streaming for T Area Titans and Vermillion Tanagers softball tomorrow. That's a called strike 3. Looked a little high, but that's 2 outs.
Designated hitter number 4, Hayden Christofferson.
Brings up Hayden Christofferson. Christofferson grounded out to third base to end the second inning. On deck, pitcher Nolan Nygren. First pitch to Christofferson is a ball, 1-0. Ball 2, high, 2-0. So runner on first and Rorik, 2 down, 2-0 count. Christofferson takes ball 3. That's not a button, but these are switches to open the case like that. And that is ball 4. So Christofferson will head down to first. Rorik down to second. That brings up pitcher Nolan Nygren. Nygren
Right there, 2-1.
grounded out or flew out to short to start the third inning. First pitch to Nygren is a strike. Boy, a hit to the outfield could score 2. Swing and a miss for strike 2, 0-2. Summer looking to get out of the inning. So 2 on, 2 down, 0-2 count to Nygren here in the bottom half of the fourth. Summer would love to get a strikeout here, end this potential rally for Vermillion. Summer looks in, comes set, steps off. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that is high. So ball 1, 1-2 to Nygren. And that one is grounded to short, fielded there, tossed over to second to get the runner, Christofferson. And that will be a 6-4 putout for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on at the end of 4. Vermillion trails Parkston 6-1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the 5th inning after these messages on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube.
Welcome to Runnings in Vermillion. Shop their great lineup of clothes for women. Names like Ariat and Carhartt for men. Boots and shoes and kids clothing. Runnings has a large supply of animal food and accessories. Love the outdoors? See the selection of ammo, firearms, and fishing equipment. For everything you need, walk through the doors at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store, Vermillion.
Sherco in Vermillion is a full-service service center. Sherco LLC is an industry-leading supplier of tarp systems to the transportation industry and is located in Vermillion, South Dakota. Sherco Vermillion supports their customers in the agricultural, construction, waste, and flatbed markets. Become a part of the Sherco team. Go to sure-co.com, about us/careers. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Welcome back to Prentice Park in Vermillion, South Dakota, where the Vermillion Tanagers, after 4 innings, trail the Parkston Trojans. Parkston, I believe it's a co-op. It's not a co-op. It's South Dakota High School Baseball Association. Parkston and Ethan. 6-1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. This is Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Leading off the 5th for Parkston will be center fielder Luke Borman. Ball is fouled straight back, 0-1. That ball's in the dirt, 1-1. Ball's high, 2-1. Is Nygren still on the mound for Vermillion? Ball gets past Tate Haig. That's 3-1. Three balls, one strike. That ball's laced on the right field line. That is going to be foul. Make it a full count, 3-2. Nygren is up to 86 pitches. And that pitch is ball 4. Luke Borman is aboard with a walk.
Pitcher number 21, Carter Summers.
So there's going to be a meeting on the mound. I believe they might be making a change here. We'll take a look. Yes, they will be making a pitching change, so we will take a quick timeout. This is Vermillion Tanagers Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion, streaming on YouTube.
Visit our sleep experts at the Yankton Slumberland. With over 50 mattresses to choose from, we carry every price, free financing options, and the most trusted brands in the nation like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. Snoring or lower back pain tormenting you? Seek relief with an adjustable power base. Fall asleep faster and cooler with our sheets and pillow selection. With a 120-night sleep trial, you can't make a mistake. See us today at the Yankton Slumberland, 2401 Broadway.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
Welcome back to Prentice Park in Vermillion, where the Vermillion Tanagers have just made a pitching change. This is Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Hayden Christofferson coming in to pitch. Nygren moves out to right field. Carson Preister has come off the field. So Christofferson finishing up his warm-up pitches, talking to the umpire. So we're in the top half of the fifth inning. Parkston leads 6-1. Carter Summer at bat with Luke Borman on first. Here's the first pitch to Summer from Christofferson. Ball is grounded back up the middle, fielded there by Trey Hansen. Over to first for a nice 6-3 double play. So now with nobody on and 2 down, that brings up shortstop Braden Jervik. That ball is grounded down the third baseline, just beyond the reach of both Trey and Carter Hansen. Into left field for a single for Jervik. As the 6th hit of the game for Parkston, brings up Will Jadozi. Jadozi. See, it kind of sounds like Shapoopy. That's what always goes through my head because I'm a dope. First pitch from Christofferson to Jadozi is a ball, 1-0. So 2 down. Jervik on first. Will Jadozi at bat. Ball is grounded down the first baseline, fielded there cleanly. And that is an easy put out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on. At the end of 4.5, it's Vermillion 1, Parkston 6 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. This is Vermillion streaming on YouTube, and this is Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design-build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric, helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers!
Welcome back to Prentice Park in Vermillion, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, the voice of the Tanagers, as you are listening and watching Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Heading into the bottom half of the fifth, Vermillion trails 6-1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. And the first pitch to Connor Peterson, the catcher, is a ball, 1-0. Carter Summer still dealing for Parkston. Ball 2-0. It'll be Peterson, Robe, and Haig this inning for Vermillion. And 3-0. That's in for a strike, 3-1. Ball's lifted high into center field. Making the catch out there is Luke Borman. So 1 up, 1 down. That'll bring up center fielder Mikey Robe.
Center fielder number 5, Mikey Robe.
First pitch to Robe is a ball. 1-0. Ball 2-0. On deck, second baseman Tate Haig. Rope hit into a fielder's choice and a sacrifice, so he's 0 for 1 today. 3-0 is the count. Heads in for a strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, full count. Ball 4. Robe is aboard with the walk.
Second baseman, number 12, Tate Haig.
So Tate Haig comes up on deck. Shortstop Trey Hansen. First pitch to Haig is a ball, 1-0. Robe heads down to second. He'll make it in with a stolen base. Count on Haig is 1-1. Here's a throw over to second, not in time. That pitch is high, 2-1. Swing and a miss, evens the count at 2-2. So runner on second, 1 down, 2-2 count here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Brings up shortstop Trey Hansen now with 2 down.
Shortstop number 2, Trey Hansen.
On deck, third baseman Carter Hansen. First pitch to Trey is a ball, 1-0. So Trey is hit by a pitch. So runners at first and second.
Third baseman, number 35, Carter Hansen.
Here we go. Get the batter. We'll get out of here.
So 2 on, 2 out for Carter Hansen. Carter Summer pitching. That ball is grounded over to short, fielded there, over to second for the first out, for the third out of the inning. So, in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on base. At the end of 5, it's Parkston 6, Vermillion 1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the top of the 6th inning. This is Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. First Dakota National Bank, and this is on Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric, helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers.
Last week, a guy walked into the UPS store in Vermillion. He did not notice the copiers, the printers, the mailboxes, the banners, the posters, not even the business and shipping supplies. It was like he had blinders on. Hi, this is Jay with the UPS store in Vermillion. Many people don't see everything we have to offer when they stop by the UPS store to ship their packages. They miss all the things we have, like printing, designing. We even offer notary services here at the UPS store, located on Cherry Street in Vermillion.
We are back at Prentice Park as we head into the top of the 6th inning with Parkston leading Vermillion 6-1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. This is Tanager Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm the voice of the Tanagers, Michael Schumacher. Batting this inning for Parkston will be right fielder Tate Klum, second baseman Drew Braley, and designated hitter making sure to send somebody out to the bullpen to make sure somebody's out there kind of watching. Here's the first pitch from Christofferson. Laced out into center field. And that is over the head of Mikey Robe. That makes the fence. Klum will be in with a stand-up double. Brings up Drew Bailey.
Right on it.
First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1. Christofferson from the stretch with Klum on second. Swing and a miss on the delivery home by Braley, 1-2.
Nice contact, Zero. Hold his head. Let's go.
Ball's fouled off. Count remains 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Tate Klum and at second. Drew Braley at bat. Here's Hayden Christofferson coming home. Ball's grounded up the middle. That will move. That'll be runners at the corners on the error by Trey Hansen.
Third baseman number 10, Maddox.
So that brings up Maddox Bissett, the designated hitter. First pitch by Christofferson is fouled back, 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1. That pitch is high. Here's the throw down to second. That is going to be in time to get Braley. Tate Klum still at third, so now one down. That pitch was called a ball, 1-0. Pitch is lifted high, into right field. And Klum's going to tag. Klum will come home. And that will be 7-1 in favor of Parkston on the sacrifice by Maddox Bissett. So now it's 2 down, nobody on here in the top half of the 6th for Parkston. As left fielder Brady Betcher comes up. Betcher has singled and walked today. That is high, 1-0. Ball 2, 2-0. So Brady Betcher steps in, up 2-0. Christopherson winds up. Here's the pitch. That's in for a strike, 2-1. That is a ball, 3-1. On deck, catcher Caden Holzbauer. Ball is laced right under the glove of Carter Hansen. And that will be a single for Brady Betcher. So Caden Holzbauer hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the 4th inning. Flew out to center field in the 2nd. 2 down, runner on first here in the top half of the 6th inning.
Courtesy runner, number 8, Kramer.
Mustache, see? Scouting report, Kramer's a mustache.
That ball is fouled back on Holzbauer, 0-1. So 0-1 pitch. And that gets past Connor Peterson. As the runner advances to second. That is ball 2, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch, 2 down. That's in for a strike. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second here in the top half of the 6th inning. As Holzbauer bats against Hayden Christopherson. Parkston leads 7-1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Here's the pitch home. That is out of the zone. Full count, 3-2. On deck is the top of the order and Luke Borman. Pitch is inside. We'll put runners at first and second. Center fielder Luke Borman. 1 for 2 today. Struck out in the first, singled in the third, and walked in the fifth. Ball is chopped back to the pitcher. Christopherson fields it over to first for the third out of the inning. In the inning, 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error, 1 runner left on base at the end of 5 1/2. It's Parkston 7, Vermillion 1. The end of 5 1/2. It is Vermillion comes up in the bottom half of the 6th after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin. At Vermillion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
Welcome back to Prentice Park as we head into the bottom half of the 6th inning. Leading off for Vermillion will be Connor Rohrig, followed by Jack Moskowitz, and then Hayden Christofferson. Quickly 2-0 on Christofferson, on Rohrig. All 3-0. And that is a walk. Connor Rohrig is aboard. The lead runner, the lead batter, is aboard.
First baseman number 7, Jack Moskowitz.
Brings up Jack Moskowitz. Moskowitz has hit a line drive to first in the 2nd inning and struck out looking in the 4th.
There you go.
First pitch to Moskowitz is a strike.
Right there,
0-1. That pitch is lifted high and foul and out of play. 0-2. Strike 3. That's a strikeout looking for the first out of the inning on Moskowitz.
Pitcher number 4, Hayden Christofferson.
Brings up pitcher Hayden Christofferson. He has grounded out to third and walked so far today. First pitch is laced down the left field line, but that will be foul. 0-1. Ball finally out of the playing field. To count 0-1 with one down. Connor Rohrig at first for Hayden Christofferson. Pitch is high, 1-1. Throw to first, not in time. Count remains 1-1. Rohrig, a senior for this Tanager team, will be heading to USD in the fall. Rohrig heads down to second, and the throw is in time. So that'll be the second out of the game. And count is 2-1 to Christofferson. Strike two, 2-2. That is high, 3-2.
There it is.
That is strike three, the second straight strikeout looking. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. At the end of 6, Parkston leads Vermillion 7-1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with more Tanager Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion streaming on YouTube.
Federal Credit Union, we believe in giving back to the community that supports us. That's why our employees make it a priority to volunteer their time and talents to make a difference. Whether it's improving local causes, fighting hunger, or supporting our local zoo, our team is dedicated to making a positive impact in the lives of those around us. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a part of the community, working together to make it a better place for everyone. Your community, your credit union. Voyage Federal Credit Union.
Your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Welcome back to Prentice Park. I'm Michael Schumacher, the voice of the Tanagers, as we get ready for the 7th inning. Parkston leads 7-1. And batting this inning for Parkston will be pitcher Carter Summer, shortstop Braden Jervik, and first baseman Will Jadozzi. Pitching for Vermillion is Hayden Christofferson. First pitch. To Summer. That hit is laced out into left field, just foul. That will be count 0-2 now. So again, Summer comes up. That ball is hit down the third baseline, fielded there by Carter Hansen. Throw over to first. Nice pick there by first baseman for Vermillion for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop number 2, Braden Jervik.
Brings up shortstop Braden Jervik. He is 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch is high, 1-0.
Yeah, good pitch if you're 6'6".
Ball 2, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 2-1. All fans can agree that one was a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 down here in the top half of the 7th. Parkston leads Vermillion 7-1. Here's the windup and the pitch. High, ball 3, 3-1. Out of the zone, ball 4, and that will walk Jervik, put him aboard. Brings up Will Jadozi. Jadozi is 1 for 3, has reached base twice, once on an error, once on a single. Grounded out to first to end the 5th inning. First pitch low, 1-0. Getting just a reminder, the Centerville game will be following this. That is a separate stream on Vermillion Streaming. Then tomorrow, the Tanager girls softball will be taking on T area in T. First pitch is scheduled for 4 o'clock. That pitch is a strike, 1-1, and that will be here on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube. We are proud to be the voice of the Vermillion Tanagers. That ball's laced into right field. That will drop. That will get to the fence. Jervik rounds second. Jervik rounds third. He's coming home, and he will score on a triple by Will Jadozi. Makes the score 8-1. So that'll bring up right fielder Tate Klum. First pitch fouled down the third baseline. 0-1 to Klum. On deck, second baseman Drew Braley. So Klum has a double and a walk and reached on an error, and that one is down the third baseline. That is Parkston's 10th hit of the game. That'll score their 9th run. As now runners, Klum will be at first. Brings up second baseman Drew Braley. There's a meeting on the mound, so we'll take a quick break. You're listening to or watching Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you got to call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
Welcome back to Prentice Park. Meeting on the mound is done. As Drew Braley comes up, Christofferson looks in. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Tate Klum at first. On deck, Maddox Bissett. At pitches the ball 1-1. One ball, one strike, one on, one out. That ball is grounded right back to the pitcher over his head. Trey Hansen fields it short, touches second, over to first for the 6-3 double play. But in the inning, there were 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors, nobody left on. At the end of 6.5, it's Parkston 9, Vermillion 1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the final inning, final half inning, bottom of the 7th. Vermillion needs to score 6 to keep it going here on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family. From pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Best Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated ready mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Rentals in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Rentals, your rental equipment headquarters.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here.
Welcome back to Prentice Park as we head into the bottom half of the 7th inning. New pitcher for Parkston is Braden Jervik. And I believe Carter Summer has moved too short. So batting this inning for Vermillion, Nolan Nygren, Connor Peterson, and Mikey Robe. First pitch to Nygren is a ball, 1-0. And that hit him.
Catcher number 1, Connor Peterson.
Brings up catcher Connor Peterson. Peterson has singled, reached on an error, and flown out to center field. 1 for 3 today. And first pitch from Jervik is in for a strike, 0-1 to Connor Peterson. On deck, center fielder Mikey Robe. That pitch is lifted high down left field line, but that will be foul, 0-2. So Braden Jervik steps on the rubber. Looks over at Nygren. Throws over, not in time. Nygren had to dive in. Again, Vermillion does have a game against Centerville to follow. That will be a separate stream. That's ball 1, 1-2. That ball's lifted high into left field. Camping underneath is Parkston. That is the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 5, Mikey Robe.
So 1 on, 1 down for Mikey Robe. On deck, second second baseman Tate Haig. So Vermillion's down to their final 2 outs here. Ball's laced up the middle, and that is misplayed, and Nygren thought about going to third, but that'll be a single for Mikey Robe. Runners at first and second.
Second baseman, number 12, Tate Haig.
Brings up second baseman Tate Haig on deck. Third baseman second baseman Trey Hansen, or shortstop now. First pitch to Haig is a ball, 1-0. Two-0. That ball's laced into left field. That will drop, and that will load the bases.
Knock it down.
So that is another single.
Easy bag now.
So bases are loaded. Runners at first, second, and third for shortstop Trey Hansen. Hansen is struck out looking, hit by a pitch, and flown out to right field. That pitch is outside, 1-0. That pitch is laced out into the outfield. That will make it to the fence. That will score at least one. That scores 2. And that will score 3. Trey Hansen with the bases clearing double. Makes the score 9-4. Brings up Carter Hansen. Carter is struck out looking, flown out to right field, and grounded out to short. Ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1. Parkston still leads 9-4 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. That ball is a check swing foul, 1-2.
Go get him now.
Parkston and Jervik looking to get his second out of the inning. On deck is Connor Rohrig. Two and two. Just a reminder, on ESPN Radio tomorrow night, we are the affiliate for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We'll be covering that action. Pregame starts at 8:30. That ball is low, full count, 3-2. Ball's fouled off. Here's the full count pitch, right back to the pitcher. Runner will advance. Carter Hansen's out at first. So Vermillion's down to their final out. And Connor Rohrig takes a strike, 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1. 2-1. Rorik singled, walked, and walked so far today. That's in for a strike. 2-2. Vermillion down to their final strike today. Two-two pitch, high, 3-2. On deck, first baseman Jack Moskowitz. Here's the payoff pitch. That is high. That is Rorig's third walk of the game. So now runners on first and third. You know, Moskowitz would love to get a hold of one here. But he has hit a line drive to first and then struck out looking twice. Swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1. Strike two, 0-2. Vermillion's down to their final strike. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
There it is.
Ooh, ball one, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom half of the 7th. That ball's in the dirt. Not far enough away for anyone to score, so it's 2-2. No sense in risking it when you need 5 runs. That one doesn't make a big difference. Here's Jervik, 3-2 pitch. No, 2-2 pitch, sorry. That makes it 3-2. On deck, pitcher Hayden Christofferson. That is ball 4. Bases are loaded for Christofferson. Force out at every base. There's going to be a meeting at the mound, so we'll take a quick break here on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermillion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
The first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Welcome back to Prentice Park. First pitch to Hayden Christofferson from new pitcher Luke Borman is a strike. Second pitch is a ball, 1-1. Bases are loaded. 2 down, Vermillion trails 9-4. Pitch is fouled off. Moves count to 1-2. Pitch is high, 2-2.
Come on, Luke, here we go, bud.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3. In the inning. In the inning, Vermillion scores 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 3 left on. At the end of the game, Parkston wins 9-4. We will be back later on a separate stream here shortly, as Vermillion will be taking on Centerville. That'll be on a separate stream here on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube. This has been Tanager Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher, and thank you for joining us on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube.
Thanks for the play-by-play. Enjoyed it.
Well, thank you.